welcome everybody to another Hey, Allie.
All right, BA.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. And it's the Hawks to start out. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Now here's Herder. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Shot clock at 2. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Now here's Mitchell. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team.
They'll pin that one on John Collins, and that one falls for Bogdanovich. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside Young. Reddish on the wing. Outside Herder. Fires for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Young against Conley. Pass to Gobert. And he converts the layup.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
And a deep 3 from Young. The long distance 3 is buried.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Spins. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now Gobert. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Young against Conley. Collins passes to Young. From deep. And the Hawks with another 3.
Now, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From deep, Conley. Collins with the rebound.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Young against Conley. Pass to Herder. Back to Young. Takes the 3. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. O'Neal on the wing. Stolen by Capella. Here's Reddish. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Conley up top. Guarded by Young. Conley against Young. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Mitchell against Capella. Right side Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Young with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Back to Young. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his fourth rebound in this one. Stolen. Now here's Young. The ball's knocked loose. Now Conley. The three from Mitchell. Fires, hitting the triple. Mitchell's got 5 now.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And we've reached the end.
Fans, your jazz dancers. Fans, your jazz dancers.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Utah with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball. The Hawks trailing. Outside Herder. Pass to Reddish. Screen by Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Young against Conley. Capella, screen on Conley. For 3, Collins. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Conley against Young. Pass to Collins. This one for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Collins has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Gobert. Here's Conley. Back to Gobert. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Fires the 3. The shot by Conley, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Reddish, back to Collins. And here's Capella. Outside Young. Herder with it. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Mitchell, good.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
There's a minute 40 left in the first half. Herder up top. Fires from deep. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression
Conley against Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
A minute 20 left in the second period. Here's Oni. Second chance shot. The shake from behind the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Here's Jang. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Second chance effort. Bogdanovich on the wing. Again, Atlanta.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Here's Oni. Gay outside. Clarkson outside. Takes it inside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside, Williams. Bogdanovich up top. Over Clarkson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
This time slashing Bogdanovich, not in a spot-up mode, but on the move. And he picked up some contact while he was driving to the hole.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Oni. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Clarkson. The layup off target.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And a pretty tightly contested game. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Williams. There's a screen by Jang. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Beautiful use of the pick and roll. Sweet Lou, so elusive and so good in those sets.
Here's Oni. Williams defending. Whiteside with a screen on Bogdanovich. Clarkson finds Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks. Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. An easy 2 on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Now Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Here he goes.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Williams passes to Bogdanovich. There's a screen by Jang. Back to Williams. From outside, off the mark. They're talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Ingles, no good. The Hawks leading. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jang. Whiteside against Gallinari. Now here's Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target with the three. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Left side Ingles over Hunter. Gay against Williams. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Honey. Back to Gay. For the lead. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Wow, when Rudy Gay's connecting there, that's going to help out a lot. It really opens up the rest of the court.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the three. Sinks the tray. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Takes a step back. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And Gallinari throws it down.
Bogdanovich gets that steal, and now they're off to the races.
Here's Honey. Right side with a screen on Williams. To the paint. Pass to Whiteside. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Here's Mitchell.
Stay out of the way!
Wow.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Young attacking. It's blocked by Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell for three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. .30 seconds left in the third quarter here. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
And a deep three from Young. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. He got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Hawks trailing. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Here's Reddish. Back to Young. Pass to Herder. Off the mark there with a 3. The Jazz shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Conley finds Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 4.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Young. Soft touch off the glass.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Young. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. And the Hawks shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Now here's Herder. Checked by Mitchell. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to O'Neal. Collins against Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Takes a three.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters, so he's using that.
Young against Conley. Left side Young. What a terrific move that is. And now a three-point Atlanta lead.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Looking to win the run. Chalk up two there. Conley's got his first points of the night.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Now here's Young. Capella, screen on Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. Why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Bogdanovich has checked in for the Hawks. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Right side Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Outside Young. Collins outside. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Young from long range. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Young against Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Collins. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Let's go with a 3. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. To the inside. Bogdanovich with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. From deep, Conley. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. Outside Bogdanovich. Young from long range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. And there's the drive. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Personal foul. Second.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Up top Young, defended by Gobert. Kicks it out to Collins. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. To stop the drought. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. And he drills the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time. The win.
Good evening to you.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup.
Here we go.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially. For a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Butler, no good. Outside Conley. Into the lane. Sweet move. Bogdanovich wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Outside Robinson. Stolen by Michael Conley. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Tries the spin move. Back to O'Neal. And the Jazz, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Who wants a free t-shirt?
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Now, here's Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock.
Blocking foul called on Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, how about that? Jimmy Butler says, all right, defense is slow to react. I'm going to rise and fire from above your head.
Conley surveying the D. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's stolen by Lowry. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Driving to the basket. Yep, it counts.
Oh, the tenacity of the play by Kyle Lowry pushes through the contact and scores it.
Here's Conley. Miami grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Butler missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here is Conley. The pass to Bogdanovich. Spins over to the left wing. There's O'Neal with the 3. No good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler passes to Tucker. And it's Kyle Lowry with the 3. Lowry's got his second basket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Mitchell, and he uses the glass on the lane.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Robinson for three. He can't get that one to fall.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Call for the Heat. It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. All right, fans, that's your Miami Heat Dancers. Make some noise, fans.
Now, here's Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Off target from three-point range. Utah leading by 4. Mitchell left side. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's Tucker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. Out left to the wing. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. They get it back, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Robinson. Misses the three. And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been...
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for it. So no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
Here is Lowry. Pass to Tucker and stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it. Lowry picks him up. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to O'Neal. Conley left side. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lowry passes to Butler. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lowry against Conley. to the paint, and that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline jumper.
Well, at just 6 foot, Kyle Lowry has such a low center of gravity, and he uses it well on the defensive end. So hard to shake.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. The Heat trail by 8. Lowry looking around. He kicks to Butler. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter.
Well, think back to one of the biggest surprises in the 2020 bubble in Orlando. Jimmy Butler leads the Heat all the way to the finals and almost forces a Game 7.
And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. Clarkson outside. It's stolen by Oladipo. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Hero. Hughes covering. Morris with a screen on Hughes.
Oh, flashy play by Hero off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
Clarkson with the ball. Inside, Gay. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
52 seconds left here in the second. Hero from long range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Utah the other way now. From the arc. Morris with the rebound. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Hero from long range. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Utah. 6-point lead.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Gay scanning before. And stolen by Butler. Knocked loose and stolen by Whiteside. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
18.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
26.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Hughes in at the 2 guard. And Miami making a change here. Butler's checked in. 4 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got the first basket of the second half here for the Heat. Clarkson outside. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Kyle Lowry, that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Gay finds Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Jazz.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
The drive by Lowry. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Buries it from 3-point range. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Gay outside. poked loose. Stolen by Robinson. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Lock at 6. Jazz passing it around. Game with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Hughes. Offline with his 3. The Heat trail by 3. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
For the tie. Tucker can't get it to go. Utah's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. It's good from long range. Clarkson's got 5 points so far. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Lowry against Clarkson. They get a bet. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Hughes against Robinson. Butler attacking. Lowry for 3. Another shot. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jimmy Butler.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Hughes against Robinson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. Mitchell right side. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got his second bucket tonight.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. The Heat trail by 6. And here's Oladipo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Your Miami Heat dancer.
58 seconds left to play in the third. And he drives in. Hero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And those are the buckets Hero needs to round out his game. The more points he gets off drives, the more open that jumper will get.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
It's stolen by Morris. And it's the Heat on the break. Over in the corner, Hero. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Drills it from outside. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Now Conley. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Morris with the rebound. Hero passes to Oladipo for the lead. Hero no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Jazz. They lead by 1. And
all right, look who's coming onto the court.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
And when when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedman. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward.
Not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Heat with the lead. Now Hero. Pass to Strus. From 10 feet out, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Gobert finds Conley. Tries the spin move. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Jacks up a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Lowry. Adebayo with the screen on Mitchell. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Lets it go from 11. There's O'Neal with the 3. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Back to Gobert. And the shot is good.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Lowry with the ball. And the Heat, another 3.
We've come to expect Kyle Lowry to deliver in the game's most important moments, and he does it again.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here is Butler. With the drive, rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Knocked away. Stolen by Robinson. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Tucker. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Adebayo with this screen on Gobert. Butler. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. First team
Ball's knocked loose.
This has been amazing. I can't believe how many steals they've racked up here in this game.
If there's an opportunity in transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
Utah foul. Donovan Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Jay.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Just showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Butler against Mitchell. Feeds to Conley. It's stolen by Lowry. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
3 on the clock. Robinson misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're up by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told his guys that team is not going to give it to us. We have to take it. That means staying aggressive and playing with no fear. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Conley against Lowry. And it's Conley penetrating. Mitchell wide open. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Now at the line.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Boy, when I think of Kyle Lowry as an NBA player, obviously the basketball skill is what has put him into this position. But it's also, guys, sort of the tough-minded nature, his willingness to put his body on the line nightly. They have both been critical aspects to his success. What a
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Allie, it's all yours. Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. And it's the Hawks to start out. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Here's Robinson following the score by Atlanta. And Tucker gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Young. Launches a 3. Sinks it from distance. Young's got his second basket on the night.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
Tucker with the ball. Collins there. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Young against Adebayo. Pass to Reddish. Right side Young. Until they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Reddish. Now here's Capella. Counted by Adebayo. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. And it's Capella with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Capella, screen on Lowry. Young, the pass to Capella. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Heat. For 3, Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Lowry against Young. Outside for Butler. Puts up a 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Young on the attack. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Miami has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Outside Butler. Outside Tucker. Over Collins. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got 5 now.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Young attacking. Collins outside. One minute left in the first. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. Atlanta on D. 7-point differential. And here's Butler outside. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Reddish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Young from long range. He can't get it to go. Now the Heat take it the other way. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Butler. Outside Tucker. The 3-ball. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And it's Butler with the jam.
You see the intensity in Butler's eyes. When you give him room to run, look out.
Outside Young. Shoots from the right block. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
We credit him for understanding the situation.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at center. Over to the left wing, Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock with the drive.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Here's Reddish. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. And he can't get that one. Now Lowry. Outside Tucker. The 3 is up. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Young. Robinson with a steal. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. And here's Butler outside. Atlanta with a rebound. Young with it. 5 points in the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his third. 14 foul.
Here's Young. A 12-point game. From deep three-point range. He drops it from range. Young's got 8 points.
The first thing that jumps out about Trae Young, the limitless range.
Robinson on the wing. The 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Young from long range. Another three for Atlanta. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA. I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Pass to Reddish from the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. He's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Robinson on the wing. Tucker with the ball, and Capella picks him up defensively. Adebayo passes to Lowry. 5 to shoot. Collins against Adebayo. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his 3rd of the game.
Now here's Young. 13 points in the game. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Young, ooh, he's found his rhythm, 7 for 10 and counting.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And here's Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Young. And here's Lowry from the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
That pick and roll is where Kyle Lowry shines. The defense left with only bad choices.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 9-point cushion at... And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Williams in at point guard. So that's the Hawks 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 11. And it's Williams off the drive. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Hero outside. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. And the Heat lead by 14.
set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Williams into the lane. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Hero on the wing. Herder defending. Here's Oladipo. And the layup is good off the glass.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Left side, Williams. Gallinari finds Williams. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
2 seconds.
Here's Hero. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Team third. Substitution for your Hawks.
Hero outside. That three's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Hero outside. Back to Oladipo. And he drives in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
Good on the second one. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive. Capella with it. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Miami's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Oladipo against Young. Hero for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Hero's got 6 in the quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
For 3, Oladipo. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Collins, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And that's his first personal foul. Team fifth.
And the first one at the line is good.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough.
And the Heat making a change here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Tucker comes in for Morris. Butler's checked in for Strus. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground, textbook, old school rebounding.
Screen by Capella. Young from long range. The shot comes out, and Miami will go the other way with it.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels, but what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and he gets that one. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Hey, rejected by Capella.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
And Young, here we go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
Young against Lowry. From outside the arc. Hey, rejected by Capella. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Outside Tucker. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Young against Lowry. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. To the middle. Capella. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Butler the open look. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Outside Bogdanovich. Denied by Adebayo.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Lowry against Young. Here's Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Counted from distance.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Lowry against Young. Outside Tucker. Pass to Robinson. Beyond the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And Atlanta has possession. 17-point game. Lowry against Young. Here's Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Collins with a screen on Robinson. Bogdanovich into the lane. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Butler on the wing. Inside. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Who won the T-shirt?
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry against Young. Just 5 to shoot. Lowry into the lane. Shoots over Young. Lowry, no good. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Heat.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Lowry into the lane. For 3, Robinson. Atlanta with the rebound.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Butler on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
3.
And the Heat lead by 19.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And he makes the first.
You know, it's easy to see why Kyle Lowry has racked up so many all-star selections over his career. His leadership on the floor and his willingness to fight for every play is truly exceptional.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Lowry. Outside Young. On the take. Shot to stop the run. And it's good on the layup.
He's fearless. Trey Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And, Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think, will be the ones that end up on top.
Now here is Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. No good on the 3. Young pass to Herter. Capella sets a screen for Young. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Pocket 2. Reddish's shot is good.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Takes it inside. Off on the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. He is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Young pass to Herter. He kicks it to Capella. Now the pass to Reddish. In the corner, Collins with it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now, here's Capella. Back to Young. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And they recover it. Out to Conley. Fires the 3.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Herter. Covered by Mitchell. Conley against Young. Pass to Capella. 5 on the clock. Here's Collins. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Atlanta now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Young outside. No good with the triple. Jazz trail by 9. Young with the steal. Fast break, here we go. Bobbed up there for Collins. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Conley against Young. Takes a 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Young from the arc. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Here's Herter. Sinks the three-pointer. Herter's got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here is Young. From deep. Another three for Atlanta.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Now here's Conley. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Young with the steal. Puts up a three. Another miss by Young. Mitchell outside. The three. Rebounded by Capella. Here's Herter. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in its small forward. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. It's a 13-point game. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Conley for 3. They get the rebound. That shot misses. The Hawks leading by 13. Young with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Young's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Atlanta. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young, right side. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Young. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Young's got 11 points.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Passes it to Capella. Kicks it to Young. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell wide open. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 7.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Young from deep three-point range. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Conley kicks to Mitchell. From outside the arc, Cranes the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Trae Young. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
And there's the pass to Whiteside. Outside Williams. Hawks passing it around. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Gallinari wide open. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Gallinari's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 52 seconds left now here in the second. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Spins. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Jang finds Williams. Back to Jang. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
Going inside.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Williams dishes to Bogdanovich. Off target from the baseline. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up at the end. Thanks, David. And we'll...
17.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Gallinari, Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Gorgie Dang, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Clarkson. He dishes it to Ingles. Pass to Gay. Back to Ingles. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingles has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Jazz.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Williams for 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Gay passes to Hughes. On the wing, Hughes. Back to Gay. Ingles with the screen for Gay. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Ingles can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gallinari with the screen for Williams. In the corner, it's Jang. Back to Williams. To the inside. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Clarkson up top. The wide open look here for Ingles. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Williams inside. He's covered by Clarkson. And Zhang kicks to Gallinari. Zhang with a screen on game. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Drains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Jazz trail by 11. Hughes the pass to Clarkson. He kicks to Whiteside. And here is Ingles. 5 points in the game. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Hughes. Now here's Gay. Gallinari covering. Shot clock at 3. Shoots the 3.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
Pulls up. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's an open look and hits. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter. Jazz trail by 13. On the wing, Hughes. The pass to Ingles. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Outside Williams. Back to Zhang. Kicks to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is good. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
Now the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Nailed from three-point land.
I'd like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Pass to Gallinari. Dishes it to Zhang. Back to Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Gallinari missing. Here's Gay. And the layup is good.
It's a correct route. We talk about that with receivers in the NFL and the NBA. Still important. Rudy Gay on route there.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta holding up.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. They trail by 11. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Mitchell. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Here's Young. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the Jazz, another 3.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Now here's Reddish. Collins setting the pick for Young. Lock at 6. Collins kicks to Young. Fires for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Back to O'Neal. Conley against Young. The Jazz working the ball around now. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And he makes all 3.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Young outside. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Inside. Gobert the screen. Conley gets the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Utah Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end. And Cam Reddish has been waiting for that kind of moment.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Young. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Hawks leading by 3. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Young kicks to Reddish. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Conley. For 3, Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Herter. O'Neal with the defensive effort. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's foul number 2 for him. That's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Young against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To take the lead. Good defensive work there by Young. It's stolen by Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now, here is Young. And there's the drive. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Picked off in midair. Here's Herter. Covered by Mitchell. Herter passes to Reddish. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Clock at 4. Young from outside. Rebound, Utah.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Gobert. Now the dish to Conley. The 3 won't fall. Here's Young. To win it. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
we go.
Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. 6 on the shot clock. Young from outside. Again, Young missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Reddish with the ball. Conley picks him up, so they take the lead. Bogdanovich has got the first points here in the overtime period for the Hawks. Conley with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Offensive rebound. Passes to Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got the game tied up here for Utah.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Young inside, for by Conley. Back to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Conley against Young. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And Utah, another 3.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now Young. Looking to get it going. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert has got 11 rebounds in the game. Capella finds Bogdanovich. And the pass to Reddish. Capella with a screen on O'Neal.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Utah has gone 2 for 3 from beyond the arc to begin overtime. Got a piece of it. Here's Collins. Money!
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now here is Conley. He dishes it to Mitchell. The 3-pointer, no good. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Capella kicks to Reddish. Back to Capella. Bogdanovich looking around. Stolen by Mitchell. Right side, Conley. This one for 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Man, that draft day trade is going to be talked about for the entirety of his career, as Trae Young linked to Luka Doncic in that big trade. But both teams.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And those are the starting lineups. So kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, sports fans. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't...
Two defensive-minded teams, Steve, in the building tonight. These teams are so good, aren't they, at getting stops?
They are. Points will be hard to come by. Both teams give maximum effort on the defensive end, and that's hard to do night after night.
So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 4 on the clock. O'Neal from long range. Rebound by the Heat. Now Butler. Outside Robinson. A three-pointer is right on target. Robinson's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Heat. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He mentioned Jimmy Butler's strong personality. Coach said Butler's going to tell you how he feels whether you like it or not. That commands respect. His teammates rally around him. So it'll take a great effort tonight to overcome that type of unity. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Lowry against Conley. Passes it to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. The Jazz again can't hit it. It's been a quick start for Miami. Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 6 points.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is what you get from a vet, looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered 3.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry drives in. Outside for Robinson. Here's Tucker. And again, Miami with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Can't cash in from close range.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
The drive by Lowry. The pass to Adebayo. And the basket is good.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Jazz trail by 10. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by O'Neal. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tries the spin move. Gobert dishes to Conley. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Outside Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. Launches a three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Spins. Over Robinson. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight. Conley with it. He kicks it to Gobert. Fires it up. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in.
It's a real life momentum, you know.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win. That pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Miami.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the floor for Miami. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Here's Conley. The Heat getting the bucket. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Butler, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. Drives to the hoop. Up again.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Jazz trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Tries the spin move. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Again, Mitchell missing.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Lowry with the ball. Conley picks him up. To the right side. It's Robinson high post. He's got 8. Here's Tucker. Good on the triple. Tucker's got 8 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first half. Mitchell in the corner. Spins. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing, and of course now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Now here's Lowry. 17-point lead, their biggest. Butler from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Conley scanning the floor. Off target from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Over Conley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
And he sinks the second. Jazz trail by 21. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Robinson, back to Lowry.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You love the intensity Kyle Lowry brings. He gives you a no-nonsense mentality at the point guard position.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
For 3, Mitchell. That one doesn't go. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so a pretty lopsided.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, your team has faced a lot of firepower from outside.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Fans, your Jazz Denver.
Miami with the ball. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Now Hero driving in. Pass to Strus. Back to Hero. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Hero passes to Strus. Now here is Morris. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell wide open. Buries the jumper to finish the break. 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Over in the corner, Hero. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley with the 3. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Kicks to Morris. Pass to Hero. From downtown, the shot's good on the assist by Morris. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his fourth season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Now, here is O'Neal. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Tries the spin move. Here's Conley. Clock is at 3. Poked away. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Hero from long range. O'Neal with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. He'd have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Hero kicks to Morris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Michael Conley picks one up. For Miami, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Back to Mitchell. Looking to end his cold spell. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Conley finds Mitchell. And here is Conley. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Hero from long range. Sinks the triple. Hero's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the pass to Strus. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Hero passes to Morris. Conley against Oladipo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Hero. Morris with a screen on Mitchell. Hero from long range. Traps in the tray. Hero's got 12 points in just the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Conley. Spins. Mitchell. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so it's the Miami Heat with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get right.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jazz shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Stolen by O'Neal. Conley against Lowry. Conley's shot is off. And Miami shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Tucker can't get it to go. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. Bogdanovich looking around. Nifty move. That one no good. And the Heat going the other way now. It's tipped. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Butler, and the three ball is good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Conley with the three. Another miss by Utah.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Butler dishes to Tucker. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Butler. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Sneaky athleticism of Conley, able to absorb the hit there and still get the shot.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Tucker with the ball. Conley picks him up. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Robinson passes to Tucker. Outside for Robinson. To the paint. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Outside Conley. Gets stolen by Lowry. O'Neal against Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have the jump ball.
Adebayo. First team foul.
Here's Lowry. To the left side wing. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Jazz shooting just 31% in the game. Here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. And the three off target. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Outside Robinson. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Butler.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Robinson for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Gobert pulls it in. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And here's Lowry. From deep. Misses. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
At shooting.
And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Now here's Capella. The kick out to Young. 4-3. Adebayo grabs the board. Now here's Lowry. Driving to the basket. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer off the mark. Young with it. Pass to Herder. From downtown. And Young is good from 3.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Butler on the wing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Into the lane. And a big finish by Robinson.
And just a special delivery for the defense.
Man, he just took the contact and still finished. Young against Lowry. Collins left side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
No question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Stolen by Lowry. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Butler can't get it to go. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Now here's Lowry. Tucker, no good. Outside Herder. Collins a screen. Herder into the lane. To the left side wing. Capella, the pass to Collins. Pass to Herder. Launches it. And it's Miami with a rebound. Tucker with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Here's Lowry. Adebayo in the post. Collins defending. And it's Butler off the drive. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Capella, the pass to Young. .105 left in the first quarter here. To the paint. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trae is a flat-out scorer.
Now here's Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Robinson penetrating. Going inside. Outside for Butler. And again, the Heat missing.
And he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Outside Young. Pass to Herder. Back to Young. To the inside. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Young against Lowry. The drive by Butler to halt the run. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Now, Jimmy's an interesting personality on the team, so between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, that can be a delicate balance.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Heading to backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Collins finds Young. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
For 3, Robinson. It's hauled in by Reddish. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Pass to Herder. 3-pointer. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herder's able to get his feet set that time. Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Here's Butler, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, to get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Herder. Clock at 6. And a deep 3 from Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Lowry against Young. Outside for Butler. 3-pointer. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Collins outside. The 3. Rebounded by Butler. Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Drives to the hoop. For 3, Robinson. It doesn't go for him. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. And an intentional foul right there. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with the ball.
Oh, man.
Oh!
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Young against Lowry, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:50 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Lowry into the lane.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
Driving in. And here's Collins for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Lowry against Young. Pass to Robinson. Butler on the wing. Back to Robinson. Going inside from 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Reddish.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Young way outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Down low. Stolen by Young. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Herder.
Herder now mixing it up a little bit, not just staying on the perimeter.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
And he drops the first. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu checks in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Williams is subbed in for Young. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson. Here's Butler. He takes it in. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Fires the 3. And at the buzzer, counted.
Just textbook. Kept his cool.
14.
Thanks very much, Allie.
26.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. They've got DeAndre Hunter, Lou Williams out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Gallinari in at the power forward position. Dedmon, good.
Smart around the rim. Dedmon has the physical skills and the touch to be pretty effective from there.
And here is Williams. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Hero, no good. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Outside Gallinari. Outside Bogdanovic. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now Hero. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Okongwu. That shot missing. And Miami will go the other way with it. Hero outside. Here's Strus. The kick out to Morris. No good with the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Williams finds Bogdanovic. Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Hunter for three. Hits the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 12.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Hawks. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Inside, and he dunks it down.
Intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Miami's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Morris outside. Hero against Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. On the attack, Hero. And stolen by Williams. The kick to Hunter. Three-pointer. Strus grabs the miss. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Hero on the wing. Williams defending. Back to Hero. Lets the three fly. The shot off that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Now here's Gallinari. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's Williams off the drive. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Back to Hero. To the wing on the left. There's the three. And again, the Heat missing. The Hawks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Atlanta again missing. The Heat shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Bogdanovich against Hero. Here's Dedmon. Tries again. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Gallinari. To the inside, Okongwu uses the glass to finish the layup. Okongwu's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Lowry against Young. It's Lowry with a drive. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Collins outside. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Capella with it. Collins outside. Screen by Capella. Shot clock at 5. The 3-ball.
Oh, they were money in the first half, but now they've leveled off some offensively.
Outside Butler. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Left side Tucker. 4-3. It's hauled in by Herder. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Reddish. The three is up. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. To the paint. Here's Collins. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Collins showing now he's got a little bit of touch from that range.
Outside Robinson. Lowry against Young. Lowry, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And Atlanta has possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Young against Lowry with the drive. And here's Butler outside. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Well, Jimmy Butler is a wing that you're going to have to stay connected to out there. That was a sweet stroke.
Pass to Herder. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Robinson. Lowry against Young. Lowry into the lane. Here's Adebayo. Hey, rejected by Capella. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Up top, Lowry. Shot is up. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Collins, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tucker, no good. The Hawks shooting about 41%. Young against Lowry. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the game. Young can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Tucker, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Hawks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Trae Young.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Collins, left side. Wing shot on the way. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. There's Young with the 3. Nails it from 3.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Drops in the 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. They